Hey, okay. Hi, everybody. Your buddy Uncle Bruce here for a little get together for the final hour and a half or so. I thought I'd come on because you know at least it's entertaining. Wow, what a session. We're down what is that? 882 points in New York. The Dow's down 882, and then we've got S&P down 161 and the NASDAQ down 750. The thing is, okay, there's this thing, okay. The thing is the NASDAQ down 750 is equal to 4.1%, where the Dow is down 2%. So at 875 points for the Dow, that's only half of as bad as NASDAQ. So the Dow should be down 1,950 points to equal the drop of NASDAQ. And it's only a matter of time that either that happens or NASDAQ improves. I mean, somewhere we meet in the middle. I mean, it's not pretty. The volatility index, the VIX, is up 440 to 2777. That's not good. That means continued selling and continued pressure on the markets as a whole. Oil down $1 a barrel. Not a bloodbath on oil, but it's a lower price on the lower price we've been getting to lately. So 66.03 a barrel in Texas. So gas prices should, in theory, be dropping. Now, that depends on your neighborhood and your friendly distributor of petroleum products and, the free enterprise system that America has. Oil is worth, or gasoline is worth what someone will pay for it. And if you're willing to pay $3.20 a gallon, they'll keep selling it to you there. If you're putting on a strike, you think $2.20 is the right price, then you'll have to, hold off using it. I just wonder. Anyway, we're down 900, not 895 on the Dow. We're just under 900 points lower. Now it's official, 903 on the Dow. We've just broken the 900 barrier. We could lose 1,000 points today. Yeah, sure. That could be happening. And a 163 point drop on the S&P. That's 2.8%, and NASDAQ down 4.18%, 760 points. There you are. Interesting, of course. Some of the favorites we like to follow around here are becoming super bargoons. Rocket Lab, 1672, down 208 at the moment. The Rocket Lab low of the day, 1647, so it's done a slight bounce back. Over on SoFi, we're at $11.16. The low of the day is 11.11, so there's no bounce back. We're right at the lows of the day on about 48 million shares volume on SoFi. GameStop is 22.54 right now, and the low of the day is 22.49, so we're right near the low on just not even 4 million shares. This actually is a good piece of news. When you look at the volume on GameStop, on SoFi at 48 million, and even Rocket Lab at 15 million, these are not high levels of trading. This means that the shareholders that are selling this stock are probably being forced to sell the stock. They don't want to sell it. They are being forced to do it on probably some margin calling, overextended on other stocks, something like that. Maybe call option gamblers getting in trouble and they're selling stock, keep playing the call option game. I don't know. But those three are down 11% on Rocket Lab and SoFi and about 6% on GameStop. But the volume is not catastrophically bad. Spire down 90 cents at 9.56 on very light volume as usual. Apple is the one stock we're watching among many others, but Apple has a down day going here, 12.44 on the down dip. The low of the day, 224.22, 224. We're at 226.60, a $2.40 bounce back so far, but a grudging bounce back. Been about, though, I have to say, it's been about an hour and a half of slight recoveries. So maybe the worst is over for Apple today, and perhaps a little recovery will keep coming on the stock. It's still trading at 36 times earnings, so it's not like it's gone super cheap or anything, in a hurry. Microsoft down 13.65 at $379 a share. Google is at 166.49 or 46. It's down 909, 5%. Amazon only down 3.3% comparatively. That's pretty good. Down 684 at 192.42. Nvidia down 577, 5% today, 106.93. And then Meta is the dollar loser, but in reality, it's percentage-wise is kind of the same as Nvidia and Google and Apple. It's down 5.38%. Meta Platforms down $33.62 at $592, and under 600 now. That puts that stock at $143 down from the high, 20% from its high of 740.91. Super Microcomputer down only 99 cents. ASTS is down $4. It's not having a good day. 29.39 for ASTS. The low of the day, 28.68, so slightly off its low, but still down there. AI down 148 to 21.05. Palantir down $8.86 to 76.06 after hitting its high of 125. That was $49 ago, and this stock has given up some percentage, almost 40% from its highs. MicroStrategy is definitely on a downward tail. 17.5% drop, $50.32 lower at 236.90. High of the 52-week run here, 543. This is less, it's less than half price. 271 is half price. It's 236. It's on a deep discount. Unity down 319, about $9 off of its high, 980. Goldman Sachs down 6%, 33.36 at 526 a share, high of 672. Cisco Systems, pardon me, down 153 at 62.41, down 2.3%. That's actually not a bad day. It's not great, but it's not a bad day. Spiders are down 16.44 to 559. The Qs are down 19.33 each to 472. 4% drop there. Spiders are down almost 3%. Netflix down $31 a share to $8.59. Compare that to the 52-week high of $1,064 just a couple of weeks ago, and that is a $205 drop, which is about 20%. Pfizer, $26.79, up 6. That's a gain of 6 cents on Pfizer. Arc Innovations down 473 at 47.73. IBM down 250, 257 now at 258.97. Uber down $4. HPQ off 70 cents. Home Depot down 364, not even a 1% drop there. Vanik Semiconductor ETF SMH down 1142 at $213. Adobe down 1260, and Enphase up 234. Enphase green at $64. So there's a couple of greenies, but not much else. Now the question is, on the rest of the session here, going from now until the bell, will the Dow reach lower lows and break the psychological $1,000 drop range, quadruple digit? NASDAQ is still off 4.2%, down 772, and the Dow is down 928. So it is in the neighborhood of a 1,000-point drop. Will that happen, or is there a rally, a dip, a little oversold rally coming here to kind of close out the session? I don't know. Oil now 66.06, down 98 cents. The VIX is still gaining 447, has not turned the other direction yet, at what I can tell anyway. There you go, everybody. Welcome to the program. And how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Are you hanging in there? Your option writers, hope you're doing okay. The man wanted to know, does any of the sell-off have to do with the large cargo ship oil tanker that are on fire? I don't think so. Stuart, hello. Hector and Rice and Richard, welcome all. Kevin, lower inflation by crashing the economy. Man, looks like it'll be, I'll be holding my Jan 26 $12 SoFi puts for a while. Not a lurker, sub, and like my favorite homeless Canadian. Thank you, my friend. The man says, this morning, I did write a cash secured put on BBAI, $3 strike, April 17 for a 50-cent premium. Thank you for my 16% return in 40 days. Wow. And they just signed a 3.5-year, $13 million government contract today. So go figure. Mr. Premium, the option, is SoFi still so flat? I like it. Jackson, you bought puts on BBF. They signed. No, he wrote them. He wrote puts. Yes, he's a casino. So that's what most of us here are here. I'm kind of the high school teacher talking to little casinos here, writing contracts, taking premiums off the top, saying, thank you, sir. May I have another? Easy peasy, nice and easy. Anyway, there you go. That's the story. 961 drop on the Dow now as we approach 1,000 Dow points on the dip. And SoFi 1118, ASTS 2920, Rocket Lab 1672, and GameStop 2241. All right. Still a fan of SoFi. Always will be a fan of SoFi. We are now 3 weeks away. Today, 3 weeks from now, will be the end of the first quarter for anyone in business that has the first quarter financials, and SoFi being one of them. And within a month of that date, guess what? Earnings releases, and we'll find out how the folks are doing at SoFi with their first quarter. We're waiting right now for GameStop to release financials. I am puzzled why they take so long. I don't quite know it. Waiting for that. 2238, 2240 on GameStop at the moment. 959 drop, make it a 970 drop on the Dow, trying to reach 1,000, maybe a psychological thing. It could be that we break the 1,000 level, and then we have a 200-point bounce back, and we're down 800. Will that change your lives? No, but it could make some of your trades most interesting. If you did cash secured put rollovers today and continual writing, you may find that some of those are already dropping on you if there is any kind of a sustained rally. If the market wants to have a solid hour of gains, just to pair the losses, that could bode well for the opening tomorrow. But we have to have a psychological turn, and too much news is coming out. Much too much negative news. But I'm just a guy in front of a computer going, guys, I'm not making this market do this. I'm telling you what it's doing, and we'll see what's going on. Rocketeer, SoFi RSI is oversold for the first time in 2 years. Isn't that interesting? That's interesting. Brian, might go to the 21s. Holy count. Lisa, I took 50% profit off my Tesla 285s. We'll wait for a little rebound, then get ready to sell another one. And the key here is you may want to write a shorter term call. You might want to be writing maybe a call that has a month to go, and something around the 260 level or something. Let's see if the stock does any kind of a bounce. Then do a short-term call that can quickly collapse, with weakness. We'll see. New York FJ no filter. It'll get a lot worse before it gets any better. There you go. John Biscuit. I feel bad for supporting Trump and have come on here to be verbally beaten and assaulted. I'm not doing that. This isn't going away. Jackson, thanks for clarifying, Bruce. Yeah, no problem. You got it. Yeah, we're a channel here of. This channel is populated by a majority of viewers that are option writers. I do classes, as you can see here on my website. I offer lessons on how to become an option writer and take money off the table all the time. Whether the markets go up, down, stay flat, shrinkage is what we play around here with. We make a lot of money on the George Costanza method. We do the opposite, and we enjoy shrinkage, and folks around here get rich because of it. It's kind of fun. You're welcome to join us, of course. Anyway, I'm kind of thinking, Jackson says, we might be half the losses from the COVID market crash. Well, we'll see about that. There's issues out there, no doubt about that. Lots of economic issues. Apparently, the other rumor making the turn at the moment, story has it that there could be a government shutdown as early as Saturday. because the Republicans are desperately trying to run a bill through Congress right now that will include a spending measure, and they're trying to find a way to get it through. And if they can't do it by the end of the week, the government has to go into a partial shutdown as early as Saturday. Now, I just can't imagine the Democrats are going to be any help on this. This is a Republican issue, and there's a lot of horse trading going on over there. We'll see how this plays out. Right now, I think I'm going to guess, and maybe some of you will agree with this, some of the Republican congressmen who have been having these town halls lately are kind of going, hey, let me tell you, what's happening here is not good for us. We better, keep our act together here. We'll figure that out later, and we'll see what's going on. Louis, good morning, Uncle Bruce. I have a bunch of March 28th expiry 2025 $15 SoFi puts that are down. Should I wait a week to roll them for 30 days for pennies credit, or a week to see if we bounce up? I have a bunch of 15 SoFi puts. Now, I'm going to guess, have you written these puts? You've written the 15s? Is that the story? Do clarify that for me. I doubt you're long these puts. The man, John Biscuit, you can just accept that Uncle Bruce has different political views than you and just not get offended by it. That's what I do. Rocketeer Uncle B, just wondering what price you think SPY might settle in at in the coming months. I don't know. We've had now, a bit of a pullback here. We're at, 55.98 on the, on the index. There was all kinds of talk a month ago, 2 months ago. Wall Street so-called experts were calling 6,700 SPY markets, S&P 500 market. Now we're, far away from that. We were in that 6,000 range, and now we're at 5,600. And I'm not sure what the bloodbath is, if there is a big bloodbath, or it's just a slow, steady little drip. I mean, are we going to gain, all week long? Are we going to drop today and be up tomorrow, and then drop Wednesday and be up a little Thursday and then at the end of the week we're down 250 points or 600 points on the Dow, and we're just dripping? Are we going to do that for a couple months? I don't know. John, I'm suffering from shrinkage now due to the stress of it. I have no interest in dating at all. The man says, Louise, do nothing. Yes, he says, I wrote these. Okay, well, look, you wrote these 28th March expiry puts. I would roll those to further out a month or two or three and bring in more money. If you just do these 15s and you roll them forward several months, you're going to bring in more money per contract into your hands, and that's what it's all about. You can leave them at 15 if you like. Fair enough. Let me take a look here. Just looking at September's, just out of my purely curious for me, 470, 480 is what I'm showing at over there. I don't know what you are going for. Are yours going in the $4 level, something like that? But if you went to September, you would certainly get 470.80. If you go further, like Jan 26s, you would get for those 15s. Oh, I don't show it now. Sorry. What do we got here? 6 something, 5 something. Definitely $1.50 more, maybe. I don't have a cooperating options quote popping up in front of me. Maybe that's a way to play it. Let me take a look here. Cash secured put. This would be cash secured put. There we go. SoFi. Let's go over here, and there it is. And then we'll do this contract here. So for January 2026, yeah, those are 515 last trade, roughly, or in the midpoint, 515 or so. That's definitely more money in your pocket to just do a 15. If you went to a 17, of course, you'd get 675. But doing the 515 for Jan means that you're locking in a 985 repurchase. on your stock. If you were to be exercised, you'd be exercised at 985, and you have a little more money in your hand right now. So that is a win, and I would consider that strongly. Okay, just a thought. Okay, let me get back to my commentary here. Where am I? Here I am. Okay, everybody. Interesting. Thank you, Louis. Let's see, John. What's going on here? No, never mind. Brian, John, you're insufferable. I try not to block people, but you're the worst. Oh well, Brian's not happy. John, joke's on Brian. Most people on here have already blocked me. So, Brian, I've been a member for 29 months. Uncle Bruce, you have taught us what to do when the market is green and when the market is red, and also what it does absolutely nothing. Thank you for everything. FYI, I opened my first share position in NVIDIA. Rock and roll. Right on, Brian. Well done. Let's see what else is going on. Corinne is saying hi. Kevin, yeah, any near-term puts need to be rolled to Jan 26 at this point. I rolled 10 Rocket Lab $25 puts expiring in March to Jan 26, and I picked up $215 a contract. So, $215 times 10, $2,100 additional cash in your account. Thank you very much. Great way to improve cash on hand and just take advantage of this. You have every opportunity to do so. 1116 on SoFi right now, down 958 on the Dow apparently, and Rocket Lab down 204, GameStop down 152, AI down 165 at the moment. None of these stocks are the cause of the market drop. They're just being sucked along for the ride. And if you're doing call credit spreads on any of the Magnificent Sevens or on SPYs or Qs, you've got to be happy. You've got to be one happy camper. There's got to be some real nice returns coming in. Beach Boy, CNN, Ontario Premier threatens to shut off electricity completely for U.S. if trade war escalates. Well, right now, as of today, Ontario has added a 25% surcharge to electricity going to the USA from Ontario. That is New York State, generally speaking. So consumers in New York State getting Canadian power are going to have a nasty little surprise on their electricity bill coming up, unfortunately. Depeche, hello from Sky Princess. Market isn't happy today. Yikes. Welcome from the ship, Depeche. Nice to have you in here. Brian, Beach Boy, Mr. Food would definitely do that. Mr. Ford would definitely do that, he says, actually. The man, Beach Boy, that'll be a pretty penny when Ontario doesn't receive. And also the other province that exports a lot of electricity to the United States is Quebec. Quebec exports a ton of electricity to the United States. That is its oil and gas business. Ontario has a lot of nuclear power, or a fair amount, and Ontario does sell a fair amount of electricity to the United States. Has for decades, just decades. Even the Niagara River, just downstream from Niagara Falls, there's an electric plant there, I believe. And there have been plants there for, 100 plus years now, 150 years, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not 150 years, but a long time. Okay. Hi, all from Charlie C2. Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Welcome, my friend. Thank you for popping in, saying hi to me. We're down 1,000 points on the Dow. It's official. We're now down 1,004. We have breached that psychological number. Now the newspapers can go wild. And, the big headlines, Dow drops 1,000 points on Trump, whatever, so there you go. The market, the print media and the news media got what they wanted today, 1,000-point print, that at least it did hit 1,000 points lower. Will it close down that low, lower, less? Irrelevant, because the headlines will be out there. Right now I'm showing 1,016 points on the downside. Okay? There you are, John Biscuit, official. There it is. The man. Well, I just hope this wakes Americans up and they realize what it's like when without free handouts from the government. John is laughing. Mark, how do y'all does all this red mean bargain hunting? Well, people were saying this 2 weeks ago when it sort of started, 3 weeks ago. We sort of saw these dips and people were getting in on them. And then they had little recoveries and people went, aha, I'm a genius. Until the last one didn't work. And then the last one didn't work. And now we're wondering, is this one a real dip or not? Or is it going to go lower? Why does Robinhood always tell me low fill likelihood on just about any credit spreads I try to do? I honestly don't know, Robert. John, Mark, no, it just means the worldwide boycott of American products is kicking in. Brian, Mark, do you have your coupons as well? VIX up 21%, says Beach Boy. The VIX is negative today. The man, Mark, yeah, I've seen articles saying it was by design so all Trump's buddies can make money. They claim insider trading, nonsense. Brian, Robert Pierpont, I would assume low volume on a lot of the spreads you're entering. Just a thought. The man, Mark, granted, the people that are saying that don't realize that you can do the same thing and make a ton of cash along with Trump's buddies. There you go. Hey, people are complaining about Democrats buying stock and making money. Nancy Pelosi and other people. People are always complaining when other people make money. When you make money, it's not so bad. But the rules are the rules. And hey, if Congress people are allowed to buy and sell stock, they're going to do it. You think they're dumb? They're kind of sharp, They in certain ways. Whatever you think their philosophy is, whether you like it, you hate it, they trade too, and their friends and relatives trade too. It's America, Anyway, there you go. Anyway, Ed, hi, Uncle Bruce. I wrote $14 SoFi puts that expire the 21st and 28th of this month for the short term. How far out should I need to go to get paid more money? Okay, you wrote $14 SoFi puts expiring the 21st and 28th for this month. Well, I would say this. We were just talking a few minutes ago here to another viewer that if you wanted to write 15s to January 26th, you'd get about, what did we say? You could get 5 something for those. I just had them up there and I've popped them off, but you can get, some really nice money there. It's $1 higher on strike further out in time, but it's many, many dollars more in your pocket. I don't know how many you're talking about, but money is money is money. Lisa, is Nancy Pelosi portfolio down today, or did she buy puts, or did she long ago sell her stock? Yeah, yeah, there we are. Anyway, there it is. The man says, I'm enjoying 10-15% monthly returns on my $300 to $500 contracts. So there you go. Giddy up. Hey, don't let Nancy be the only one making money here. You know how to make money writing options. Doesn't matter if stocks go up or down and stay the same. You're writing contracts that have no business being there, or are worth a lot less money when they expire. There's an insurance policy right there. Let's go. Let's take a look again at these markets. So now, 1,042 drop on the Dow, 185 on S&P, and 835 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is now down 4.6%, and the Dow is down 2.4%. So the Dow has actually increased its losses on a percentage basis to no longer be just barely half of NASDAQ. It's just barely over half of NASDAQ's losses. So Dow is slowly coming on with bigger moves on its index at this point, all right? 4.6% drop on NASDAQ, 838 points. Oil down $1.05, $1.07, 1.6% drop on a barrel of oil. At $65.97, we have broken the $66 barrier now, okay? Beach Boy is saying that I bought back my ENPH cash secured puts today, one of the only tickers that's green. 25% gain. Thank you very much. Got to watch that marginability closely, though. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, you're right, Bruce. Quebec has a lot of hydropower for sure. There you are, kid. 11:08 on SoFi right now. The low of the day is 11:04, and 51 million traded. That is not insane volume. That is not out of the ordinary. ASTS 28.81 down 459. The low of the day 28.68, which was set about an hour ago. It's coming back to it a little bit here. Rocket Lab 16.58. The low of the day 16.47. And GameStop is 22.37. The low of the day 22.33. We're at the lows at the moment. We have an hour to go. So we'll see if this last hour is worse or partial recovery or a snap rally of some kind. Are some of these prices right now too irresistible for more people to resist? Or is there another wave of selling coming? AI is at 2062, down 191. The low of the day, 2060. We're at the lows, folks. These are the lows. Now the question is, lower lows or not? Super Micro down 206. NVIDIA down 668 at 106. Tesla 222.91, down $39.76 shares, 76 cents a share. 39.51 drop at 223.16. I'll get this out. The low of the day, 222.58. So we're only about 60 cents off the lows on Tesla. That's where we're at. 108 time PE multiple. Okay. Spiders are down 18.27. The Qs are down 21. Palantir 9.57. Let's see back here we go. MSTR down 51.49. Costco down $34.42. Coinbase down 36.89. Google down 9.35. Apple down 13.62 off its lows. Broadcom down 13.24. We've got Microsoft off 14.40. That's a smaller percentage loss than Apple, because Apple trading at 225 and Microsoft at 378. So actually, Microsoft doing better than Apple today on a percentage loss basis. Intel down 89 cents at 1974. Netflix down 33.90 at 857. Facebook Meta down 34.54. It's a 591 stock now, under 600 a share. EI Lilly down $36. Amazon down $7.50. Uber down $4. Adobe off $14.71. Cisco down $1.95. AMD Advanced Micro Devices down $3.71. Unity down $3.35. Enphase holding a 206 gain, now $1.99. Beach Boy, watch Enphase. He might write cash secured puts again, just depending on what that stock does. Spire down 86 to 960. Moderna is up 33 cents, 35.94. Pfizer down a nickel. IBM down 374. HPQ off 85 cents. Home Depot down 333. Avantic Semiconductors down 1260. Goldman Sachs down 33.30. Boeing is down 730. Target down 280. JP Morgan down 12.82, and Walmart down 4.60. Disney down 2.68. American Airlines down 88 cents. DraftKings down 2.92. AMC off 8.5 cents. Royal Caribbean down $10 to $203 after reaching a 52-week high of $277. A $74 drop on Royal Caribbean from its highs just in the last little while, month and a half. That $74 drop is 30%. Yeah, that's bear market. That is a bear market for some of these stocks. Interesting how this is folding out, playing out. 1,071 is the drop on the Dow. It's a trickle down. 849 on the NASDAQ, and S&P down 189. Okay. Interesting stuff. Welcome to the program, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Let's see what else is going on here. Good afternoon, Mr. Jonathan Ray. Uncle Bruce and Bagel Gang. Looking at my Spider call credit spreads, 600, 605 for a month out on those Spiders. Far enough from the fire, in your opinion, Uncle B? Well, Spiders are 557 right now. So 600 means that you're $43 away from the market. It's not enough, in my opinion. I understand you, as far as you are, a month out. I'd be happy with 2 weeks, but with a month out, I think more like 620, 25, maybe a little more safe. But if you're on top of this quote all the time, then you can react quickly, hopefully, if there's an issue. The man, I need to hit the 25,000 mark in my account so I can do some scalp trading to keep my things more active. Damn that BDT rule. Ed made a donation to our cause of €5. Thank you, Ed. Placing an order for a snapback rally, specifically Rocket Lab. There you go. Beach Boy. Looks like Tesla is today's winner, down 15 percentile points. 15%. Interesting, isn't it? Tesla, $40 drop at 222. today. That is significant. There's no doubt about that. No question about it. We're down 1,130 now on the Dow. We've touched 1,130, and we're down 190 on S&P. We're down 850 on Nasdaq, 4.7%. That's lower on Nasdaq. The Dow down 2.5%, more than half of Nasdaq now. It was less than half of Nasdaq earlier, and so the Dow has come a little closer to the Nasdaq performance. Okay. Oops, Lunar down 23%. That rocket, was it a lunar lander, fell on its side down in the south pole of the moon or something? HMA buying the dip. There you go. Snowboarder for life. Robinhood down 18%. Yeah, they got nailed a $20-something million fine by the SEC for what's it called? FinTech violations or something like that. FinRod, Fin something. Probably clearing issues. Yeah, well, that sounds familiar. From that reminds me of like I don't know, February, March 2021. It sounds very familiar to that. I'm just a guy saying, hey, Coinbase down 17%. Robert saying folks are comparing some of the losses out there. 1123 drop on the Dow. SoFi at 1098, 161 lower. ASTS down 476 at 2864. Rocket Lab down 217 at 1662. GameStop down 166 at 2234. AI down 197 now, 2056. Supermicro down 196. Okay. What else is going on here? Lisa Nalabichi. Number 51. Did we talk about rolling to SoFi to March 2026 yet? I haven't talked about it. Although I will suggest this, I will bring this to the table. Look, when I started talking about January 26 cash secured puts, and I started talking about 17s, 15s, 17s, and 20s, that was in November and December. And those Januaries were a year out. Now we're into March. The January 26s are now 9 months out. They're no longer a year out. So March 26 expiry dates for SoFi, 1 year out. Back to what we talked about a few months ago. Not a ridiculous thing to consider. So check the premiums, the quotes, bid asks, stink offers, whatever. Eh? Michael Tucker, it's a buying opportunity market. Yay. Beach Boy. Lisa, how you doing? Mitch. Other things that Uncle Bruce and Trump have in common. We have things in common. Both are well liked by their fan base, and both had legal issues in the past, but have rebounded. Well, I have had a parking ticket, and I have had speeding tickets. Yeah. I suppose Beach Boy. Who's Nala? Lisa, not a lurker. Laughing out loud. It's all good. Giddy up, everybody. Not a lurker anymore. Thank you all for joining us today. Great to have you with us, and lovely to see you. We have about 52 minutes to go before we close for the day. Okay. Thank you all for being here with us today. Appreciate you. To keep the members happy and to be fair to the members, we're going to go member only content, and we'll just sort of let's talk the market. Let's do that. All right. Thank you, everybody. Become a member today. Please do. Thank you so much. There we go. All right. Let's see if I get that covered up over there. Get that tab figured out over there. I'll do that. And I'll do this. And thank you for joining us today. Here we go. 57 thumbs ups. Thank you very much. All righty. There you go. I haven't been impeached yet. He's got me on that one. He's 2-0 on impeachment. What's that? Felony counts. I'm way behind on the felony counts. Yeah, I'm like I got nothing, man. Like I'm a nothing burger here. Yeah, I got to get going. I got to get busy. I gotta create some problems out there. 1,148 point drop on the Dow now. 200-point drop on S&P and 892 on Nasdaq. 892, which is 4.9% on Nasdaq. We're still falling off on the market. We have not yet had a bounce back. If there's going to be a bounce back, oil down 115 a barrel. On the Dow, let's take a look at some of the winners and losers on the Dow right now. There are very few winners. Merck is up 93 cents, 0.98 of a percentage point, and Amgen is up 8.84%. Verizon is up 0.72. Johnson & Johnson around 0.5%. Procter & Gamble up 0.29%. So is 3M Company. Travelers Company is up 41 cents, 0.16 of a percent. Coca-Cola is up 8 cents, 1/10 of a percent. And Chevron is up a nickel. Even with oil down, it's up 0.03. Losers from the worst to the best. Goldman Sachs, the biggest percentage loser. We have 6% losers. Apple, Nvidia, Goldman. Then 5% or worse losers. Walmart, JP Morgan Chase, American Express. And then we have in around the 3.9 to 4% range, Amazon, Microsoft, Salesforce, and Boeing at 4.7% loss. Under 4% loss would be, substantially under 4% would definitely be, what do we got here? Microsoft down 3.9, Amazon 3.9, Cisco 3.3, and Nike down 2.7, United Health Group down 2.6, so is Walt Disney. Sherwin-Williams down 2.3%, Caterpillar down 2.2%, Visa down 2%, IBM down 2%, McDonald's 1.5% lower, Home Depot 0.84%, and Honeywell 0.29%. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 winners and 21 losers on the Dow 30 at the moment. Okay. We have 48 minutes to go. We're down 1135 on the Dow. We're down 201 on S&P. We're down 873 on NASDAQ. Welcome to the show. Lisa exactly says Beach Boy Express. So end of the bull market is clearly here. What do you think, Brian? I think they put the bull down for the moment. Well, we'll see. We'll see. They shot the bull. I shot the sheriff. No, I shot the bull. I shot the bull. But I didn't shoot the cow. I need milk, you know. Oh. Yeah, that's not what they mean when they say, let's shoot the bull. That's not what they're saying. One, it is too greedy to keep selling BIL and write Rocket Lab or GameStop. I'm asking for a friend. Is it really? You know, I get all this cash coming to my account all the time, and I keep buying this BIL ETF for interest. Is this bad? Is this wrong? Is this so wrong? Is it not? Is it not the right thing to do? Yeah. The new monthly dividend program that we're following here, called Daily Interest Paid Monthly. Congratulations. Grab the money. Grabo the money. Thank you all very, very much. Welcome to the program, kids. It's the channel where people like to write stock options and make option premium on their trades. They write options up here and they buy them back, or down here, or they don't buy them back at all because they expire worthless. It's a pretty good game. It works well. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce thinks he's Yoko. Anti-Gen, slap him in the face. He's singing. We got to stop that right now. Got to put an end to it. Give that man a Will Smith dope slap. I wasn't going like, I wasn't doing that. I could have done that, but I really don't want to do that. Please don't make me do that. Donations will stop me from doing that. So, if you don't want me to do Yoko, send a donation. If you do want me to do Yoko, send me a donation. And therefore, I win. So, What a guy. Thank you all for joining in today and hanging out with us. It's great that you're here. We love you. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at our favorite list here. I've got this running little list here. We've got we got the Dow off 1,049 and S&P down 183 and Nasdaq down 831. We're actually improving a little bit right now. We're down 211 on Rocket Lab. We're down 144 on SoFi. We're back to 1115 on SoFi. We got under 11 today. I think SoFi cratered at 1093. We're now at 1116. So that's a little better. Okay. Where am I here on my watch it? Okay, my watch list. Yeah, all right. 1115 on SoFi. Rocket Lab 1672 down 208. Okay. What else we got here? A GameStop 2240 down $1.60. And the low on GameStop today 2228. Not much of a recovery yet, but I will see. Well, the Dow is almost back. Has come back here. 1,005 is the point drop now on the Dow. We've come back 100 something points here. S&P down 177 and Nasdaq down 812, 4.4% down from 4.7 or 8%. We've had a little improvement there. Yeah, the Dow now down 981. So there's a little, there's something. It's something. We'll have to wait a while yet. We've got 44 minutes to go. Lots of time. All right, so 1668 on Rocket Lab down 212. SoFi 1114 down 145. GameStop 2242 down 158. Okay. Apple still down 1337 at 225.70. Tesla down 39.89. That's under 40. Not predicting anything, but it is a fact. Now it's back to 40. Well, here you go. Microsoft down 14.96. Google down 8.65. Amazon down 7.09. Nvidia down 6.14. Meta down 32.99. Supermicro Computer down 1.30 a share. AST down 4.47. AI down 1.81. Palantir down 9.11. MicroStrategy 53.49 drop. Unity down 3.09. Goldman down 31.86. Cisco down 202. Spider still down $18. The Q's down 20.21. Netflix down 29.35. Pfizer down 9 cents. Arc Innovations down 4.88. IBM down 4.95. Uber down 3.94. HPQ down 83. Home Depot down 2.65. Vanik down 12.33. Adobe down 14.54. And Enphase up 191. There you go. Can you hear that noise? We've got us a mowing machine going by the front door here. There he goes. Going 2 miles an hour right across my yard. He didn't even wave. Driving that little machine of his. Mowing the grass. What can I say? We're down 1,024 again on the Dow at the moment. Welcome one and all to the program. Thank you. Credit Savage of Wall Street. Good afternoon, you degenerates and you simpletons. Holy moly, macaroni. I added that part, the macaroni part. Uncle Bruce, hang on. Can you hear him coming? He's coming back. Oh, he's going that way now. I see him going down my kitchen window, just mowing the grass. Well, it's growing here. It's warm. Thank you, Savage Wall Street, for joining me. Holy moly, macaroni, Uncle Bruce. I bought back all my Redfin cash-secured puts today for over 90% profit. And last week, bought all my Redfin covered calls back for pennies. Today, it's flying up 60%, and I sold it all. I'm out of there. Beach Boy, poor red market, no cash for donations. And then, boom, here's 30 shekels that shows up from Israel. Auntie Jen slaps Uncle Bruce in 3, 2, 1. Whack. Slap. So she's enjoying this show. Savage of Wall Street. I have taken all my Redfin cash and I just sold cash secured puts on SoFi. AI, Unity, ASTS, IONQ, Riot, Archer, Rivian, CLSK, and RXRX cash secured puts. All April 17 expiries and over 15% in premiums. Give me shares or give me my money back. Thank you very much. Nice going there, pal. Busy man. Can be done. This market is set up for you any way you want to play it. You want to do a bunch of these kinds of trades. You want to do cash secured puts out till January, next March if you want, fine. You want to do credit spreads, knock yourself out. Hey, this market is wide open for you, and all kinds of opportunities here. You just have to decide which way do you want to play this market? How do you want to work it? Giddy up, you guys. We're back down to the market recovering a little bit here. We seem to be down under 1,000 now on the Dow Jones again. 980, 930. I'm not sure which one is accurate, but there's a recovery happening there to a slight degree. Yeah, we're down 970 right now. We've got S&P down 171. That's down from 200. And NASDAQ is now down 786. And that was around 880, almost 900. So that's improving as well. Oil still down 122. And the VIX is still up 566. It is still very negative, 2903. But the indexes have improved from their worst quotes at this moment. Just saying. Okay, 11.18 now on SoFi, $11.18. ASTS is 28.92, down 4.49. Rocket Lab is now down 2.11 at 16.68. GameStop 22.41, down 1.59. AI down 1.67, down to 20.86. That's bounced a little bit. And then the Super Microcomputer only down $1.20 or so at 37.01. It got down to 35.99, so it's come back $1.04 already to be down only 1.20. So Super Micro has definitely got a third of its losses out of the way pretty quickly. AI got down to 20.52. It's at 20.83. GameStop low of the day, 22.28. We're at 22.41. And Rocket Lab, the low of the day, 16.47. We're at 16.67, 20 cents off the low. 38 minutes still to go. ASTS down to 28.34, now 28.92. SoFi, low of the day, 10.93. We're at 11.18. So that is 25 cents better than the low of the day on 57.3 million volume on your SoFi, now at 11.20 a share on SoFi. Okay. And what do we got here? A Savage of Wall Street. I would gladly average up on my SoFi $7 average. Sure. Or I can roll. It doesn't matter to me. I will make money any way it wants to go. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the program. 972 loss on the Dow, approximately 171 on S&P, and 783 on NASDAQ right at this moment in time. And here comes the mower. He's coming right at us. Jen, he's coming right at us. Can you hear him? He's just mowing the grass on both sides of the cart path, which runs right the front by our patio. He's going to run right across from me. Here he goes. He does a U-turn in front of this condo, and now he's headed the other way. So he's hanging out with me. He's decided to mow the lawn around the window. He's watching the show. He's keeping an eye on my screen. He might have earplugs going, and he's hearing everything I'm saying. But he's not acknowledging me. He's not like waving at me or anything. But he's pretending to mow the grass. And he's just going around the tree around in front of my unit here. Well, it depends on what angle he's doing the sun at, I suppose. Yeah, here he goes. He's now going around another palm tree just off to the side of our condo here. Sure beats pushing a mower, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Savage says, I sold 5 RX, $6 cash secured puts expiring April for 70 cents. Thank you very much. That stink offer came in for you. Nicely done, sir. Nicely done indeed. All right, the Dow now improving. Still down 950, but we just came back another 20 points. SoFi 1120. ASTS is over 29 now, 2908. Rocket Lab 1677, down 203. GameStop 2244. AI 2089. And Super Micro down only 108. It was down 3 something. Now down 108. All right, there you are. Thank you all for for popping in and being part of the program today here. The last hour of trading today. And we'll see how things go. Hopefully you folks are enjoying some profitability here on your option writing techniques. NVIDIA down 569 at 107. It's improving, 107.22 now. Tesla still down, 39.46. The low on Tesla today, 220.85. We're at 223.21. So it goes up another 60 cents. It'll be up $3 from the low of the session. That's about 6-7% improvement from the low. I'm just saying. Spider definitely moving up. The Spiders got down to 555.63. They're now 559.96. There's a definite pop going on the Spider ETF. 559.88. Okay, it's definitely moving up. The Qs 472.95. They're down 18.84. They were down as low as 468.70. So they were 468.70. They're now 472.90. That is 420 improvement, about 8-9% improvement, and that's definitely showing on a little graph here, a little pop coming up right now on the Qs. So a few markets, a few of these indices are showing something. The Dow down 897 now, so it was down 1100 and something. Now it's down 897. That's definitely improving. S&P 159 gain, a loss. That's a gain of 40 points in the last 20 minutes. And NASDAQ 730 is the down dip now, only down 4%. Definitely improving. So is this a dip and a recovery in the dip, a late rally, a dead cat bounce at the end of the day? We have to see. If a lot of stocks participate in the move, then we'll know something's going on. Palantir still down 906. MSTR down 48.80. It was over 50 on the downside. Costco is now at 934. It got down to 924. $10 rebound on Costco. Coinbase still down $33. It got down to 177. It's now 184. 183, 184. So it's improved $7-8. Google got down to 165 this morning. It's 167.70, just a little better. Apple definitely improving. It got down to 224. It's now 227. It's definitely improved. The last 10 minutes, it's made a bit of a move. Broadcom was at 180.40 at the low. It's 184 now, so a little better there. Microsoft was as low as 377. It's 379, a couple of dollars better. Intel back to $20, only down 64 cents now. It's definitely improving. Netflix, it's coming on. Netflix was $8.54. It's now $8.66, a $12 bounce. All of it in the last 10 minutes. We're down 24 on Netflix, not down 36. Meta is moving up. It got down to 586. It's now 598. So this is a $12 recovery so far on Meta. All right. EI Lilly bouncing back from 830 to 837 a share. Amazon got down to 190.80. It's 193.30 now. That's bouncing back a bit. Uber definitely coming back. It's now 73 from 72, $1. Adobe got down to 433. It's 437. It's improving. Let me double check some other quotes here. Let's see what else. Unity is improving. It got down to 2070. It's now 2140. 70 cents better. Still down 270 on the day. Enphase holding a 239 gain. Spire back to 978. Moderna's green up 57 cents. Pfizer down only 8. IBM still down $5. HBQ down just 66 cents. A little bounce back there. Home Depot down 190. Nothing serious there. Vanik Semiconductors down 10.50 at 214. That has come back from its low of 211. It's done a 350 gain from the low. Goldman down $28, 531 after touching 523. $8 improvement in 20 minutes. Boeing still at 148 after touching 146-ish. Target is bouncing. JP Morgan bouncing. Walmart bouncing a bit. Disney is bouncing. American Airlines, DraftKings, they're all recovering a little bit. Royal Caribbean still down 720 at 206 after touching 201. So we do have a improvement happening. again, all just, 5, 10, 12% bounce back. But it's in unison. It's like everybody seems to have bounced a bit. 11.28 on SoFi now, down 132. It's definitely showing an improvement. 409 loss on ASTS at 29.31. Rocket Lab 1688, trying to get back to 17 here, down 192. GameStop is at 2258, down 142. AI down 162, and Supermicro down 120 or so. Thank you all. Savage, IonQ 1750 April cash ticket puts triggering at 235. Stock is at 1850, and it's already down $2 for the day. Take me out, please. Savage Unity $22 April cash ticket puts trigger at, you guessed it, 235 as well. Laugh out loud. I will gladly buy Unity for $19.65. If you want to give it to me, he'll take it. Savage Rivian April 11 cash ticket puts trigger at 110. Thank you. May I have another, please, Brian? I think the Savage of Wall Street is having fun. Good for you. Bring in all that cash. Free range. Thanks for sharing your Savage action, Savage. This helps with the learning. Savage of Wall Street. Archer April 7 cash ticket puts trigger for $1. Stock is almost $7. Thank you. Savage of Wall Street sold 2 AI April 222.50 cash ticket puts for $3. Take me out. There you go. So he's all over the place with all kinds of different stocks, different numbers of contracts. And he's going, hey, come on. 874 is the loss on the Dow versus 1150, 1170. So we gained about 300 points from the low in about 30 minutes now. We have 29 minutes to go. We're down 155 on S&P, NASDAQ down 717, 718, 3.95% loss versus 4.7%. So there was a bit of a rollback there. Oil down $1 a barrel. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the program. Rocket Lab 1693 now. Trying to come back to $17. 1698 on Rocket Lab. The low 1647. So almost 45-cent recovery, 46-cent recovery at this point, and it's just a titch under $17. 29.45 on ASTS and 11.32 now on SoFi. 11.32. The low 10.93. We've come back now to 11.33. That's a 40-cent recovery so far on SoFi at 11.34, down 125. So about a quarter of the losses have come back in the last 15, 20 minutes on most of these stocks, are varying, I guess. GameStop 22.65 down 135, and AI down 157. It's approaching $21. 20.96. So we got some shoots coming around here. Yeah, Savage. I sold 2 AI April 22.5s for $3. Take me out. Long Nugent. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, Long. Cheers, everyone. Welcome, LN. Nice to see you here, pal. Welcome to the show today. Thank you for joining in. We're down 819 on the Dow. We're back to 17 on Rocket Lab. The Dow's definitely trying to improve a little here. Down 149 on S&P, 697 loss on NASDAQ. That's another 100 points brought back at this point. Okay, still down 99. Make it 101 on oil in Texas. That's what we have. Welcome to the party, everybody. Hope you don't mind the afternoon session. I thought I'd spend it with you just to see what happens. We got down to 41,613 on the Dow. 41,613. We're now at 41,973. That is 360 points of improvement from its low of the day. And we're at 41,971. Still down 829. We were down, obviously, almost 1,200 points today at one point, and we'll see how it fares from here. It appears to be now only down 799. Looks like the Dow has just jumped again. Improving again. NASDAQ just improved by another 20, 30 points. 1140 on your SoFi. We're down 373 now on ASTS, approaching $30. 29.67. It's coming on. Rocket Lab down 168, 17.12. Just went right through 17. Now it's 17.12. It's going. GameStop 22.79 down 120. AI down 142 at 21.12. Supermicro down $1. Nvidia down 493 at 107.76. Tesla still down $39. Spider's down 14. Q's down 16.70. Palantir still down 7.70. And MicroStrategy was down 50 something dollars. It got down to 232. It's now 243. $11 better than the $55 loss. It's now 43.90. Still terrible, but it was $55 lower at its low. So anyway, Costco down 28 and improving at the moment as well. Welcome to the party, pals. How you doing? The afternoon close-up. Savage Wall Street 5 Ryan April 8 cash secured puts triggered at $1.25. Yeah, baby, he is writing puts just as the market is coming up on him. He's timing it just right. And he said, and just because I'm stupid and have room for some tax loss harvesting, I bought 20 NEO $15 calls expiring 2027 for a low of the day, 57 cents. I'm up over 100 on those already. Laughing out loud, I will dump them real soon. I'm out of here on those. There you have it. 1144 now on SoFi, 2967 ASTS, 1712 Rocket Lab, 2278 on GameStop, 2111 on AI. All right, there you go. Dude, let's go. Crush the premium. Thank you, Mr. Market. There you have it. Like I said, if we have a strong close or a momentum close, that might mean a momentum opening to the positive, but we have a long way to go to get this market back in any sense. The key for you folks is, have you been able to reposition yourselves, or have you done any rollovers? Have you moved your puts further out in time, brought in more premium, and are now noticing those shares, underlying shares, rise as those puts begin to slip? That's the plan. That's a big deal. Cash secured puts, call credit spreads are another excellent way to play this game, and I'm fully expecting some reports from some of you on those as we go forward. Thank you all for joining in on this party. Nice to have you here with us. We'll see if we have any more of a rise, a loss. Do we have a little sell-off and then another surge, and then a sell-off and a surge? Do we go up 2 steps, down 1, up 2, down 1? Is that the close? We're down to 23 minutes, so we haven't got a lot of time left. See how this wants to play itself out. Nice and easy peasy. Thank you again, everyone, for popping in to see us today and hanging out with us from wherever you folks are. Great to have you with us. All righty. Okay. And there we go. I'm just watching all kinds of activity here in the market. Thank you for joining us all from wherever you are. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, you guys. Appreciate those. 83,443. Keep subscribing. Do definitely join us there. Thank you for the thumbs ups for the afternoon show. If any of you are able to hit the thumbs up for the early show, that would be great. We're up to 77 thumbs ups right now. Thank you, everybody, helping us out with that. Okay. Mandu number 5. Has anyone been able to roll their expiry dates with their cash secured puts? Has anyone been able to do that? Savage, the only stock that hasn't played nice today is SMCI. I had stinkers at $35 cash secured put strikes expiring April at 5, and it didn't go past 420. I can't win them all. We don't chase. Let them come to you. Austin in the house today. Kind of risky, but I wrote a Palantir credit spread between 85 and 89, and I got 80 for it. This expires the 21st, so that's coming up here pretty quick. Palantir, where are we at on the stock right now? Palantiero. Where are we at? Sorry, I missed the quote there. There we are. We're at 76.34, and you've done I'm going to guess you've done a call credit spread, 85.89 with the stock at 76. Got it. Right on. A $4 spread with an 80-cent premium, 20%. Nice return. Not bad at all. Let's see. Yes, call credit spread. Sorry. Yeah, way to go, Austin. Watching that. Hey, buddy. I like it. The time is the key to this, of course. Yeah, you're out of the money, obviously $9, but the time is your weapon here, your kryptonite. So yeah, let's keep an eye on that. Do keep us posted. I love seeing viewers making money. Let's see. Hi, Larry's saying hi, everybody. Splair is here. Welcome, Splair from Dortmund. And way to go, pal. Keeping an eye on these activities here. We're down 828 on the Dow at the moment, 150 on S&P, 688 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is down 3.8%. It was down 4.8, I think, at the worst. The Dow's down 1.95, which is about half, give or take, okay? And Savage Wall Street, hey, I've been a member of this man's channel off and on 30 months. If you guys haven't figured it out yet, you can make money on red days and on bear markets. All you have to do is be patient and start with class number 1. Kids, thank you, Uncle Bruce, for the guidance. And thank you, Savage, for plugging the classes. I appreciate you. You do it so often for me. I can't thank you enough. And I just love it. I love that you keep us posted how you're doing, and just want you to make a piss pot of money. I just love it. Brian, Uncle Bruce, thank you for coming on these red days in the afternoon. Helps us have a calm voice to fend off our own thoughts. That's kind of what I was figuring. I'd come around and just say, hey, it looks bad, but it isn't that bad. It just is what it is. Free range. Ciao, everybody. Indeed, thank you, Uncle B. Ciao. Thank you all for joining in. 19 minutes to go. And then we've got the day done today. 850 point drop on the Dow. We could have a 700 point gain tomorrow. I mean, this market. And of course, the thing is, for some of you, if you were able to do rollovers today on your put contracts, your cash secured puts, you may find that tomorrow you have such a good day going on some of your stocks that you might take profits on some of those puts and do another roll. You never know. Just sit back, fold your arms, and sit on the money. Just sit on the cash. It's the way to go here. Fantastic. Savage. Oh, by the way, I'm using cash secured put premium to buy at market price. All these stocks that I like that are neat 52-week lows, I like buying RXRX, Riot, Archer, AI. Just buy the damn stock. There you go. There's another way to enjoy the ride on a recovery. And stocks want to go up 5, 10, 15, 20% for you before they falter again. Blow them off. Thank you for the gains and sit back, fold your arms, and wait for the next move. Many ways to play this. Many ways. Giddy up, kids. 880 is the down dip on the Dow at the moment. Now we're at 913. A little dip coming through. 164 on S&P, 750 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ down 4.1%, Dow down 2.1, right at the halfway mark. Absolutely at the halfway mark. All righty, 65.96 on oil. Down $1.08. Texas oil market's not doing good. Economists thought Trump would try to prevent a recession. That's now in doubt. I don't know how any economist could have possibly thought that Trump bragging about tariffs is thinking that he's going to avoid a recession. What kind of moron are these economists? They're clearly not economists. They're clearly woefully inadequate. Get a job as a greeter in Walmart, because you guys are not economists. For months and months and months leading up to the election, last spring, last summer, all through the fall, anyone with a lick of sense was saying tariffs, bad news. Bad news. Inflation, slower economic output, retaliatory tariffs, trade wars, not good. Nobody watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Nobody watched the high school teacher with the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1933. Nobody watched. It was in high school. They taught that in high school in Chicago in the 1980s, apparently. If you watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off, you know exactly that that's true. I'm just a guy trying to help you out here. Anyway, there you go. Savage, my wife ran the numbers just now, and we have made this year up to this point on these first 3 months more money than we made all year 3 years ago. This is not BS. This is real life. Right on, pal. Savage, we are barely at the beginning of March. This is awesome. Brian, I mean, it's not a great day, but when you add it to last week, we are very red. I'm folding my arms, though. Brian, sorry, last couple of weeks, at least I found some nice discounts. There you go. We're always writing. 916 drop on the Dow. Maybe down to 901. We might be on a bit of a recovery move again. 165 point drop. S&P Nasdaq down 769. Okay. There you go. Savage Wall Street. It is a great day if you write covered calls and sell cash secured puts on stock that you want to own. This is a great day. Absolutely right. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to take your cash secured puts that are expiring between this month and next month and close them off and go to Jan 26 or March 26 and bring dollars per contract into your hands. Some of you are in a position to do 30, 40, 50 contracts, and I know you can bring in $2 or $3 a contract. There are people on this show watching me now who could be bringing in 15 grand cash right now into their accounts risk-free, and they're not doing it. I don't know why. I don't understand it. This is not to be ignored. There are probably 50 of you out there who could probably each be bringing in 15 grand apiece, which would add 750,000 shares of buying power, dollars of buying power to your channels collectively. I just don't understand why you're letting this go. These gamblers are idiots, and they're handing it to you. You've got to take their money. You've got to do it. I tried. I'm doing everything I can. Anyway, we're down 903 on the Dow, maybe 897, improving. We'll see. 1122 on SoFi, 2916 on ASTS, Rocket Lab 1688. Do we take another run to 17? We've got 13 minutes to go. We can easily do this. GameStop 2260 down 141, AI 2082, and SMCI down 158. Welcome all to the program. For those of you who have accounts that are like 15 and 20,000, if you're in a position to bring in $1,000 or $2,000, doesn't sound like a lot of money when you think about the big world at large, but on your account, the percentage of money that you can add to your balance is profound. If you bring in $2,000 on a $15,000 account, that's like 13% more money. That's a 13% instant handout to you. That is you can't not do that. You must do that. My $1 million viewers do not sit around on their hands when they have a 13% gain in their lap on $1 million account. That's 130 grand. They take it. They really do. They take it. They may not brag about it. They'll let me know about it. But this is not to be ignored. I don't care how small your account is. It's the percentage of return and percentage performance. You've got to take the money. And for some of you, you've been holding off taking my classes to get them done. And at $200 a class, if you can bring in $1,600, that's 8 classes. What are you waiting on? This is free education for you being handed by the gamblers to you. Are you serious about making money? The Dow's improving right now. It's down 835. We just gained 65 points. Take some dough here. What can I say? We're down 160 on S&P, 746 now on NASDAQ. We're getting a little more of another little buy wave with the final 12 minutes coming through. Is this a serious buy wave? Is just some adjustments, day end stuff? I don't know. I'm just a guy in front of the computer just telling you, you've got to take money when they hand it to you. You can't not do that. You've got to take money. Whether you're writing higher, longer term covered calls. You wrote calls last week, the week before. They've come down. You buy them back and write a month or two further out, the same strike if you want, or slightly lower strike, and take dollars off the counter. This is the name of this game. The shrinkage alone will make you the money. You've got to grab cash. This allows you to do more of something, more additional work, whether it's credit spread writing, whether it's a cash secured put on another 100 SoFi. I don't know. You can't let this opportunity pass you by. letting the dollar slip through your open fingers. Don't do that. Come on, grab this cash. Let's go. Take advantage of these losers losing their butts today. You got to hammer these people. Show no mercy. Take their money. Absolutely. Anyway. There you go. Thank you. Dude, just so it's said, the Treasury Secretary stated he wants to fix the long-term Treasury notes, so that's what he said. That means short-term Treasury will have lower interest over time. Good luck with that. If the American dollar gets hammered by international currency traders because they don't have faith in the U.S. government's ability to pass a budget, spending resolutions, reciprocal tariffs, kicking the crap out of the economy. The Treasury Secretary can talk all he wants. He is powerless to do a damn thing about it. The rest of the world has more money than he has. But hey, talk is talk, and put on a brave face and try to come off like a genius. I'm not so sure about that. We're down 821 on the Dow. We're improving a little bit more. 9 minutes to go at the moment. The Nasdaq is now down less than 4%. That's improving too. 3.92. Okay. The 2-year Treasury yield ends at the lowest level at 6 months on recession talk. That's not good. That's not that. Recession talk's not what you want to hear from headlines. You want to see that talk, but that's showing up now. I'm just mentioning it. 1124 on SoFi now. ASTS 2937. Rocket Lab 1703 back over 17 again. GameStop 2263 down 137. AI 2091 at the moment. There we go. 8 minutes until the bell for the day. There you go, my friends. There you go. Giddy up, kids. Giddy up. 397 drop, 3.9% drop on NASDAQ, almost 4%, 1.89% on the Dow, 2.6 on S&P 500. So that means tomorrow the market could open up several hundred points on the NASDAQ. It could snap back quite nicely because it is oversold compared to the other two indexes. Just keep that in mind. Is it a guarantee? No. Is it a possibility? Yes. There could be a swing. For momentum, we don't know. Okay. $17 on Rocket Lab. Low today, 1647 today. SoFi 1093 low of the day, 1120 now, and ASTS got down to 2830. It's 2936. A dollar recovery on ASTS so far. GameStop got down to 2228. We're at 2258. 30-cent rebound there. And AI got down to 2052. We're at 2084. NVIDIA still down 530 at 107.30. Tesla still off on the day, $41.55. Low of the session, 220.19. We're at 221.12. It is not escaping the doghouse, not Tesla. Spider got down to 555.60. We're at 560.40. So a bit of a recovery-ish. There was a little there. Q's got down to 468.70. We're at 473.11. So they're off their lows, but they're still quite down on the day. Palantir 75.27, and we're down 964. So Austin, you're doing fine. You're doing just fine here at the moment. And we'll see how we open tomorrow, everybody. We're down to 6 minutes to go. Okay. Savage Wall Street, boom! I just sold one sound April 17th, $8 cash secured put for 95 cents. Thank you. May I have another? Uncle Bruce created a monster here. Brian, Uncle Bruce, can you have a dead cat bounce multiple times during a sell-off? Feel like with today we might have won this week. I mean, I hope anyway. Any old time, sir. Brian, you never know. Nice premium on sound. Indeed it was. That is an $8 cash secured put with a 95-cent payoff. $95 for an $800 investment for April 17 expiry. 5 weeks to make that kind of return on your money. Nice. Quite good. Yeah, no kidding. We're down 8.99 again, a little sinking at the end again with 6 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go right now. There you have it. Austin, would be nice to have a stink bid hit this week on that. Well, put one in there tomorrow. You never know, right? I mean, the stock drops $7, $8 intraday tomorrow. You may find that your spread comes in very quickly. Never know. Mm. 1709, 1710 on Rocket Lab. Still down to $1.70 on the session. But it was worse, but that's what we have. 4 minutes, and it's all over. 850 loss on the Dow. A little bounce back here. SoFi still 1117, 17.8 to 17.10 on Rocket Lab. 22.62 on GameStop at the moment as we grind out the last moments of our session today. Thank you all for joining us from wherever you are today. Thank you for these afternoon thumbs ups. We've now hit how many now? 89. Thank you. 89 thumbs ups today. Fantastic. Appreciate that very much. Okay. And also thank you to Beach Boy this afternoon for making a donation today. I do appreciate that, sir. There's my thumbs up for that. Beautiful. 30 shekels. Thank you, sir. All appreciate it. All righty. There we go, kids. I think what I'm going to do is just give a little afternoon offering to our overseers out there, those powerful forces that must be adhered to, not to be ignored. The Knights. Yes, Juan knows. There they are. Not to forget the powerful Knights of Neat. Larry knows. Larry Titus. Absolutely. There you go. Knights of Neat. 3 minutes to go. Thank you, Knights of Neat. Guiding us, keeping us on the straight and narrow, helping us get richer, protecting our premiums, guarding our profits. Indeed. Go, baby, go. Take the dough and run, you guys. Absolutely take this dough. Don't forget to neat, says dude. There you go, dude. Neat. There it is. Right there. Yeah, make sure to do that. At the very least, go to YouTube today and look up Knights of Neat on YouTube, and you can see how powerful those forces really are. They don't fool around, those guys. They rule. There you go. Thank you, one and all. Oil down 109, 65.95. Yeah, lower again on the price of oil. There you are. The VIX 494 was over 5 now, still gaining 494. 28.31. There you have it. We'll see how this is all digested overnight tonight, and we'll see what the market participants say tomorrow morning. What do the smarter and experienced heads talk about? I'll follow it. You'll follow it. We'll see what's going on. All you can do. The Dow off 900 at this point, 912. Nasdaq down 744, 4.09%. And that is what I see and I show on my screen, everybody. Never a dull moment. Okay, 1 or 2 minutes left in our session, and we're done for this day. And then we have after hours. We'll see what happens with that. I haven't heard anything else about the possibility of after hours options trading, because that would require a whole lot of margin oversight. And I don't know if the Chicago boys and girls are able to handle this. I do not know how this is going to play out with the brokerage firms in the world. This possible 22 to 24 hours of trading. Jay Gill, great day to close call spreads and write the same date, lower strikes. Thank you, Uncle Bruce, for your time. Take the classes, you kids. There you go, Jane. Listen to this man. You think John Gill doesn't know what he's talking about? He's put the knee emojis up too, you know. He knows what he's talking about there. Deep value, thank you. Brian, thank you. Dude, thank you. All of you, thank you for hitting those knee emojis. Appreciate you. And 1 minute to go, guys. 1 minute. 942 loss on the Dow. Little sell-off now. 904. You tell me where it's going to close at. It's unbelievable. 899 now. What's going on? What's going on? 726 drop on the NASDAQ. Last minute of trading going through. It's done. Larry, thank you, my friend. Ding, 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 ding. It's done. There you go. Beach Point. Eat. Don't forget, 888 last print on the Dow that I'm seeing here. We'll see those adjust for a few more minutes, but give you an idea. There was a little sell-off, a little surge, who knows what, and the aftermarket will trade now, and we'll see. It'll just do its own thing. Beach Boy, bye! Have a wonderful morning, Beach Boy, where you are. Coming up to midnight your time, I would imagine. Richard Carlin, neat. There you go, sir. Rock and roll, everybody. Welcome all, and thank you all for joining us today. 11:18 on the SoFi. 2914 on ASTS, Rocket Lab 1712, GameStop 2247, AI 2099, 3690 on Super Micro down 134, NVIDIA 106.98 down 571. The Tesla shares 222.15 down $40.50, just about $2 from its low of the session. Spiders lost 15, Q's lost 19. Palantir 76.38 down 8.50 a share. MSTR down 47.91 at 239. Final quote roughly over there. Oh my goodness. Oh, hang in there, kids. Brian, NVIDIA is down about 30% since December. Yes, interesting. Ken Smum in the house. Hey, thank you for the afternoon show. Got off the golf course, off to the golf course. We'll see ya. Have a great time. Beautiful day today. Dennis, Uncle Bruce, I flipped my hood, $30 covered call for a $240 profit. Sold hood for $35.70, and then I wrote a $30 cash secured put for Jan 26, and they paid me $5.80 a share. Very nice. Very, very nice. Which means you are willing and able to repurchase back your Robinhood shares for the bargain basement price of $24.20. Nice. I like it, Dennis. I like it a lot. Well done, sir. That's called making money. Now you're cash rich. You can just plot more strategies out there. I love this. SoFi, Splayer, I can't believe that my SoFi call is up 550 exactly the day after I bought another 100, with the exception that it will rather make a turn back north instead of south. The big E, neat, at the end of that. So if we get a little snap tomorrow, I will look further for a second SoFi call closer in time, but not too heavy out of the money. There you go, sir. There you go. Giddy up, man. As I say, we'll see how this plays out tomorrow. We all have things to watch and stocks to keep an eye on. Thank you, all of you, for your kind support and following this market with me. Appreciate you all, and say we'll do what we can tomorrow, and we'll kind of take it from there. Another day, another fun time. Keep up the great work, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening tonight. Get some rest. I'm going to do some trivia tonight on my other channel, 7 o'clock Eastern on TWB. If you're interested, we're going to play some trivia tonight over there. You're welcome to join us. In the meantime, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining me twice today. 3 times if you're a Gold Bagel member, you've been able to join me today. Thank you, all of you. Have a lovely evening, and we'll see you tomorrow first thing in the morning. Okay? Bye for now.